Hey besties and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be tier ranking different concepts in K-pop. This is a video I've been thinking about making for a while, but I just now found the motivation to make it lol. There's so many concepts within K-pop. I, of course, won't be doing every single concept. I might make a part 2. Also, here's the tier list. I don't think I need to explain because the names kind of speak for themselves. But anyways, let's get started with the video. First up, we have the iconic cute concept. This may be an unpopular opinion, but I honestly believe that cute concepts are the backbone of K-pop. It's funny though, because when I first got into K-pop, I did not like cute concepts, like at all. Remind you, I was a emo middle schooler that tried to get away from anything stereotypically girly. However, I changed a lot and learned to appreciate the wonders of cuteness, and it's now one of my favorite concepts ever. I guess you can call that character development. Now, there are some cute concept songs out there that I find irritating or just messy, but most of the time it's done well. There's just something about bright colors, pretty melodies and idols acting like they're having the time of their life that just sucks me in. I truly want to think twice for showing me the way lol. So of course, I'm going to put this in the superior tier.
I don't want to scream. Double R's come 내가 더 천천히 너를 애태우게 할 한계 없이 더욱 빠져들고 싶게 할 My God, He took me to the sky.
Remember when I said I was an emo in middle school? Well, that never really left. I just kind of matured with it, I guess, so it's more alternative now. But either way, I still love some dark, mysterious and gory stuff, especially in music, so you can imagine how happy I got when I saw they have dark concepts in K-pop. When done right, the music video and whole aesthetic always looks amazing. Artists like Taehyung, Dreamcatcher, Red Velvet, and more pretty much master this concept, and I love how they do it honestly. The only thing is that when some groups don't fully commit to it, especially with the sound, it kind of flops. Like if you're gonna do it, go all the way. Anyways, I still love the concept and the ones that do it right, do it amazingly, so I'm gonna put it in the too good tier. I decided to put royal and elegant together since they're pretty much the same thing. I think this concept is so beautiful and a lot of groups can easily fit into this concept. However, sonically, it tends to lack sometimes, like the ones I just showed. I love those and more, but there's also a lot of elegant songs where they're underwhelming or just fall flat. Like yes, the concept is pretty, but at least have the song match with it. There's times where groups can release a song with the elegant concept that is one of the best K-pop songs ever, and there's others that are just forgettable and boring. I also feel like recently, groups don't really play around with the concept more like they should. It's nowhere near bad, but it just depends, so I'm gonna put it in the I don't know how to feel tier.
Hit you with that 멋대로 get it. 네가 원하는 대로 전부 네 멋대로 hit it.
The infamous girl crush concept. This is one of those concepts where you either love it or hate it. It's conflicting for me though, because I loved it at first. It actually felt refreshing, but now it's so overly done and plain. The concept itself is good, but it basically sounds the same. There's no variety. I also think another reason why this concept became so sour over the years is because the groups either 1, don't fit it or fully commit to it, and 2, They always want to switch from their previous concept to this when it doesn't even make sense. I'm looking at you weakly. Not everyone can pull a seulgi successfully. It just feels more like a backup plan in case the group flops, which just feels unoriginal. I don't hate the concept. There's actually a lot of songs I love that come from the girl crush concept, but it's just so oversaturated with barely any variety. So I'm gonna put it in the please stop tier. It's so unfair how underrated this concept is. Magical concepts are so much fun and there's honestly so much that could be used with it. There could be a garden Alice in Wonderland type of theme, a dark fantasy, or just whimsical type of theme within this concept. I truly think more groups should do this concept. Even the music can be pretty diverse too. In general, I love magical things and this concept is just amazing. I'm gonna put it in the too good tier. Say whatever you want about this concept, but one thing is that the quirky concept will always bring this playfulness and fun. It's one of the most creative concepts within K-pop, and there's so much for groups can play with. The song itself can even be very experimental. I love when they play with certain themes and have a storyline with it too. Girl groups slay so much with this concept, but I would also like to see more boy groups doing it too. I really hope this becomes a bigger thing for groups, because it's just so entertaining. I'm gonna put this in the too good tier. This is another amazing concept. My only thing is how stale it's become recently. It's fine if many groups and artists are doing a retro concept, but like, you do know there's more decades than the 80s, right? I just wished they would experiment with it more. For example, there's so many genres even within a certain decade, so they could do something from the early 2000s, 70s, and more stuff from the 80s other than synth pop. Don't get me wrong, I love retro synth pop, especially songs like Lady by Yubin and Oh My Mistake by April, and more. However, I think people will appreciate this concept more if they explored more genres and decades. But it's still such a fun concept, so I'm gonna put it in the It Slays Sometimes tier. The fact that there's barely any sexy concepts out there is so messed up. Like, where's my grown-ass men and women serving us with sexy concept? It's not even the concept itself that I love, it's the songs they make. Honestly, as long as the members are adults and okay with the concept, then I love it. I truly think this needs to be brought back to K-pop. I'm gonna put it in the superior tier. Although this concept basically comes around once a year, it's still really fun. I think many K-pop fans look forward to what summer comeback is gonna be the K-pop summer anthem of the year. It's usually a very fun, bright, and refreshing concept that's just filled with enjoyable music. I do, however, feel like many groups do play it a bit too safe though when it comes to this concept. Of course, I understand that it's supposed to make you feel happy and relaxed, so there's not gonna be much experimenting or big sounds. But I would like some more impact within some of these summer releases. So, I'm gonna put it in the It Slays Sometimes tier.
예쁘게 말하고 매력은 없는 애들과 난 달라 I'm so picky 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 I'm so picky 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 yeah 좋아해 널 좋아해 두근두근 뛰는 내 심장이 두근
I don't know if it's just me, but I definitely think that teen crush is way better than girl crush. The concept still has some fierce elements, but it's just always fun and honestly, the music is just better too. I really wish more rookie groups would do teen crush instead, because not only is it more fitting, but it's just more that you can do with it. There are some times where some groups fail the assignment when it comes to this concept music-wise, but most do an amazing job, especially ones like Quirky, stayc, itzy, and more. I'm gonna put this in the superior tier. And that's the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you'd want and have a good day. Bye besties.